Hi there, I'm Kevin from Buffer. I'm excited to share with you today about how Buffer's founder Joel tweets and how you can tweet the same. So I wanted to share you kind of this image here that describes in a really great way how Joel tweets. He has a really cool system called the 4-to-1 sharing system. And kind of the basis of it is this idea that there's 5 different types of updates that we all share. So this tip is about how Joel tweets. It can also be about how you might want to set up your Facebook strategy or Google Plus strategy. Pretty much any type of social media can fit into this sharing system, so to speak. So the 5 types are links, images, quotes, status updates, and reshares or retweets. And then to do the 4-to-1 sharing system, you choose one of these 5 as your staple update. And this update, if you think of any 5 updates that you send, 4 out of those 5 updates will be whatever type of staple update you've chosen. And then the 5th one, so the 1 in the 4-to-1 ratio, would be anything else that's not kind of your staple update. So if you choose links, then every 5 updates, more or less, 4 of those updates will be links, and one of them could be an image, a quote, an update, a reshare. This is kind of another visual of what that actually looks like in practice. So it doesn't need to be 5 updates a day, it's just any kind of 5 updates over time. The ratio will often end up coming back to this 4-to-1 idea. So that's kind of a basic overview. I'd love to show you what this might look like in practice. I'm going to hop over into my Buffer dashboard here. And I'm not perfect by any means at doing this system. I've been trying it myself for a little bit here, and I think I'm still quite lopsided. But I'd love to show you kind of how I'm able to gauge how I'm doing with this. So there's a couple different places you can look. This is my upcoming scheduling queue. And right now it's filled with a lot of link tweets, which is my staple tweets. And I want to make sure that I get some images in there, or maybe some quotes, or maybe some retweets. I'm kind of in the middle of choosing between whether links or photos should be my go-to, so I think that makes up the bulk of them. I'd love to get some variety in there as well. So what I have here is a spreadsheet that I've been saving up with different quotes of just inspirational quotes that I found. So I will grab this one here and add it to my queue. Cool. I'm going to refresh the page here. And as you can see, a kind of visual cue. So there's links along the side here. When I mouse over them, they change to something else. But there's icons here that show kind of what the type of update is. So now I have a quote update first, and then a couple link updates to follow. So that's a bit more in line with the 4-to-1 system that Joel has mentioned. Another place you can check this kind of through your history is in your analytics. You'll notice as we scroll down here, there's those icons appear again. So I have a little better mix of things in here between links and links and images. It's by no means a 4-to-1 system at all. Here's one, a reshare, that comes into play, which is a good kind of variety one to add. You can see this through your Analytics tab, and also if you're a Buffer for Business customer, in the Analysis tab, these things are highlighted right here down the center column in Type. So to add more variety, I showed you kind of how I might hop into my quote section to add a quote that I enjoy. Another way I like to do this is in Twitter itself. So this is my Twitter timeline and feed. And I'm going to go over to my lists, which I can get to from up here in the top right. I have a list of all my Buffer teammates. So I'll often come to this page and just kind of look for something that catches my eye as something that could be fun to share and forward along with my queue. So like this one from Courtney is one that catches my eye. It's one of her side projects that she has. I'd love to retweet this one and add it to my queue, so I'll click the retweet. I can choose Buffer retweet. I also have the Buffer extension installed, so if I were to click the Buffer icon, it'll go through the same flow there. And then we have a retweet with comment feature that we have now. So if I wanted to, I could add a comment here and then add it to my queue. And then if I were to come back into my content tab, and I'll hit the refresh button, and there's the retweet. And then if I ever want to reorder these or organize them in any way, I can click and drag them around to kind of balance out the 4-to-1 ratio that is what we're kind of aiming for. So that's the 4-to-1 sharing system that our founder Joel has put together for us. It's one I'm excited to try out. I'd love to hear how it goes for you all also. If we can help out with any more tips, we have some great stuff on the Buffer blog, which is blog.bufferapp.com. We'd love to invite you over there for anything we can help with. And until next time, chat soon.